The Maldives itself is made up of many, many islands, some inhabited, some uninhabited. So we're a natural island and it's surrounded by crystal blue waters. The actual resort was built in 2018. Jumeirah actually took over ownership early 2021. So we're just a 55-minute speedboat from Malé International Airport. So guests don't have to worry about connections with seaplane or catching a domestic flight. For me and for the guests that stay there, it's the sheer size of the villas. We're talking over 300 square meters, and we're actually known for rooftops. So all of the villas have rooftop. You can have a private dining experience. You can just enjoy the sun, see the sunset, see the sunrise, and that's very, very unique in the Maldives to have those. The actual design is it's very elegant. And you will traditionally see thatched villas with the kajabi in the Maldives. So we've taken this to another level where it's very elegant, inspired, whitewash villas with the immense space inside. I was recently traveling to a resort over Easter, and I shared a boat with a guest who was from the UK. And he hadn't actually told his family that he was coming to a resort. He told his family that he was working. So it transpired that his wife and children were on resort, their parents were on resort, their friends, and this was the 4th time they had actually been to the resort. So it started off as the parents, and then the parents had said, you must come and visit this resort, such an amazing experience. Then the children wanted to come. The children are a little bit older now. They invited their friends, and then this gentleman flew over just for 3 days to join the family as a surprise. And we were talking on the boat, and he just said, the island hosts on the resort make their family feel like they're the only people on resort. They know their likes, dislikes. They remember what drinks the children like. They remember what side of the bed that they sleep on. They remember their favorite dishes in the restaurant. And he said, and this is why we keep coming back to the resort. And they love the local reef. I've seen them out there snorkeling while I was there, and there was about 30 of them. So we're a resort that only has 67 villas. So, and it was great to hear that story, and they're coming back next year as well. We can create a personalised itinerary for them, a schedule. Many people will just turn up on resort and then we'll create one for them there. But we want to have something for them special. So we give them options. We give them options of the snorkeling in the local reef. We also have a private sandbank. So private sandbank is just 10 minutes from the resort. We can take you on a boat, 10 minutes, or we've created journeys where we've had jet skis. A little bit scary, but we've had 10 people going over to the private sandbank on jet skis. It's all set up for them. Humidity can get a little bit high in the Indian Ocean, but we have it all covered there. And then they have the most amazing experience. So they can have exclusive use of that sandbank for the whole day, take amazing pictures. We have a photography studio on the resort as well. And it just makes it really, really special because we tailor-make it. For the children as well, we have dedicated hosts in our children's club that can really look after them. So we have an art studio, so we take them to the art studio, they learn about arts and crafts, and then we have our diving centre as well. So they really learn all about the marine life around the resort as well. So they're coming out on an educational piece as well. and then obviously time away from their parents, and they have so much to say when they come back to their parents at the end of the day. I would recommend a hidden experience that guests wouldn't expect is, the name of the resort is Jumeirah Olhahali. In the local language, Dehive, that means the gathering point for a school of fish. So as it's a natural island, you wouldn't expect hidden caves very, very close to the resort. So we can take our guests diving or even snorkeling so they can see the hidden caves, and that's where they see the most wonderful variety of underwater marine life. When I return to the resort, I'm treated like a guest. So from the moment you exit from immigration, you're immediately whisked off into our luxury speedboats. The direction of the speedboat takes you 360 degrees around the resort until you get to the arrival jetty. We have a traditional welcome with the Maldivian drums, and our colleagues from resort are there to welcome you. We have flowers for the ladies that arrive, and a beautiful locally crafted item for the gentlemen that arrive there. When you arrive onto the jetty, you're immediately greeted by our resort manager, our general manager, and then you're introduced to the host. The guests will already have been in contact with the island host, because he or she would have already introduced themselves to them, made them feel comfortable. I'm here to help you. Then they're whisked off to have their check-in in the villa personally, and then their journey begins.